Blessed be everyone. Today I wanted to talk more about the heart chakra and about the beliefs around our own lovability and self-love, and we're going to do some release tapping as well, because I know that a lot of people do feel that they have an issue with self-love and loving oneself, and I think it's pretty important that we do come to really understand on that subconscious level that we are lovable beings. But before we dive in, I'm Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com, author of Crafting Your Wiccan Path and Tapping into Abundance. And if you want to know more about Wicca and witchcraft and how you can bring that spiritual practice into your life to give your life more meaning, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. And if you want to heal your heart or any of the things that are stopping you from truly stepping into who you truly are, then have a look at my free masterclass, How to Heal Your Shadow Through Balancing Your Energy Centers. The link is in the description field below this video. So today I wanted to talk more about self-love, because the path of the witch, the spiritual path, isn't just about doing spells and magic to make other people do things you want them to do, or like fall in love with you. It's actually about us knowing ourselves more, know thyself. And that means that we also need to understand that we are lovable beings. And for those of you who are interested in love magic and want to do love magic to bring somebody into your life for love, then having your own self-love is really important to bringing in the right person. Because if you're looking for somebody else to fill the gap in your heart because you don't feel lovable or loved yourself, you're not ever going to find the person who's really going to be able to do that, because you're looking for something outside of yourself, and you're not going to be able to truly love that person either if you're not able to fill that hole inside yourself. We have to start with ourselves first for everything, because we project what we believe onto other people and onto the world out there. So if you believe that you're not lovable, you're going to probably be looking for partners who are going to somehow prove that to be true. Or you're going to be looking for partners who are perhaps not necessarily suitable for you. That's not always the case. If you've done the healing in your heart chakra, then that won't be the case. But for a lot of us, particularly when we're younger, that is what happens. So how do we heal the heart? How do we believe that we are truly lovable beings? We can say affirmations, we can do spells, we can light a pink candle and do a love ceremony. We can anoint that pink candle with some rose oil. We can have an enchanted rose tea and drink the tea. I've done a few videos on this. I've got a self-love rose tea video. I've got other heart chakra videos. But in this one, I wanted to work with tapping, because that's what I do when I work with people one-on-one, and when my new course, the chakra course, there's a lot of tapping in that, as well as some hypnotherapy to help balance the heart chakra and bring that love into your life, the love for yourself, so that you can then spread that in the world. So how do you do that with relation to tapping? I've done another video that showed you how to do this particular type of tapping. It's a combination of EFT with some more traditional, well, it's not really traditional, it's more of a new age technique of that's usually done during a meditation journey or a guided meditation. But I found that combining it with EFT actually made it not only quicker, it also made it for me personally more powerful. And when I've then used it with other people, when I'm working one-on-one with people, I found that they found it quite powerful as well. So if you have this belief, I'm not lovable, or whatever belief it might be, have a real think about, what do you really feel deep inside yourself? Your conscious mind will probably try to say to you, you know you're lovable, you know you're lovable. We're not interested in the conscious mind, we're interested in the subconscious mind, which is 95% of your doing and being and thinking throughout the day. 95% of the time, it's our subconscious ruling us and doing, and we react to our subconscious. We don't react much to our conscious mind at all. That's just 5% of the day. So what do you really believe deep down in your heart? If you have a relationship breakup, what do you say to yourself? What is going on inside your subconscious mind? And is the belief, I am not lovable, one of those beliefs? So if it is, we're going to use that. Now, if you find there's another belief there, you can just substitute that belief for this one. And we're going to start doing some tapping. Now, for this style of tapping, you don't necessarily, if you're familiar with EFT, you don't necessarily need to tap on all the points. I find that sometimes just tapping on the karate chop point, what we call here, which is along the side of the palm of the hand, or sometimes I might tap on the collarbone point or any of the points really. Today we're just going to use the karate chop point to tap. And just tapping there on the side of the palm of your hand, just tapping along with me, repeating after me, and then at the end of it, see how you feel. So repeating after me. I remove all contracts. I remove all agreements. I remove all vows. I remove all implants. I remove all spells. I remove all hexes. I remove all curses. I remove all binds. I remove all beliefs. I release all programs having been made by myself or by another that has me believing that I'm unlovable. I release this from my mother and father. I release this from my ancestors. I release this from my bloodline. I release this from my past lives. I release this from my present life, through all time and space. I release this from my DNA. I release this from my cells. And by my higher self, so be it now. By my higher self, so be it now. By my higher self, so be it now. So what if I am lovable? What if I'm lovable? What if I can be lovable and safe at the same time? What if it's safe to be lovable? What if people love me? What if people can love me and I can be safe at the same time? Take a deep breath and let it out. Now you can do this with any belief. This is really about belief tapping. A lot of traditional EFT is tapping on emotion. This is actually tapping on your beliefs. because the beliefs tend to be the beginning of the emotion. The emotions are associated with what we believe. So when we change our beliefs, the emotions automatically change too. And it's the emotions that we don't like. It's the emotions that make us feel uncomfortable. It's the emotions that actually drive our behavior. And also our emotions that we're putting out to the world when we're doing our magic. So to change our emotional way of experiencing, we need to look at what we're actually believing and what we're telling ourselves. So you can do that type of tapping with any of your beliefs. And I do this type of tapping all throughout the Wheels of Empowerment course for each of the chakras and each of the beliefs associated with each chakra. So you get plenty of experience tapping on your chakras and working also. I work with hypnotherapy audios to help you balance your chakras as well as part of the Wheels of Empowerment. So if you're interested in knowing more about that, the link is in the description field below this video. Don't forget to watch how to heal your shadow through balancing your energy centers, because that actually gives you a really thorough introduction to how the chakras work, how the shadow works, and how our thinking actually creates our misery, and how we can change that simply by changing and reprogramming ourselves. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com. Blessed be.